so it could like capture the beautiful things that's happening. You could hit record already if you didn't start. You did start? All right, cool, because this is live, and this is, I guess, what being present is all about. And we're here today in this beautiful time and space. Then, because I just want to sit down, honestly, as I like kind of, I'll be able to point and then like look at the things that I'm talking about for the calendar. So that way, it just flows a lot better. But welcome to AG's agency. We're in April right now, but this is just a recap to go over what's happened in March. And I think, oh wow, look at the beautiful tree. Yeah, I think this might be, of a great spot to kind of start with everything. So the word of the month, it goes for care. I just really feel like care has been a really important word. So we're just going to plot that there. Basically, we have the question, hey AG, how do you take care of yourself? And how I kind of, I guess, received that question and how I answered it kind of just went through how I was feeling throughout this month. So I was able to fill in most of the days in which you can see. Kind of get it like a closer up on the words of prayer, and prayed throughout this whole month all the way down to the last row. I see it kind of also transition into me starting to put God first in the beginning of a couple of these here, and which you guys will see how that turns out to be in the April section of the calendar. But of course, we want to always put God first and continue our prayer and continue to address. So that goes in kind of the flow of why the prayer intention and the vision, being graceful, being grateful for our basic necessities of food, water, clothes, and shelter, and being grateful for our family, friends, and the support groups that we have around us. There's a lot of things happening in this materialistic world, but if we're able to be with people and be in community with our relatives or with our neighbors or with our friends and support groups, I think that's a really important thing, because it's really difficult to do things alone. But the fact that we have beautiful people all around us to show up and to support, I think those are things that we can't like underlook or underestimate, but just to kind of be here with it and give its correct flowers. Next, in the mindset, of course, the mind, body, and the soul, because we're complex humans and we're also simplistic humans. If we keep it simple, then I guess that's just what it is, and that's all it really has to be. So things that allow us to flow a lot more is the stretching, the flow into the strength, the tea, fruits, vegetables, taking care of yourself and addressing the pain points, like the pain points that we have in our hearts, and to take care of the difficult things now, because what we're kind of going into is this transitional season, and a lot of moving pieces are happening all at once. That's why it's really important to just take that time to breathe and analyze what you have going up in here, so that way as the world continues to flow and move in its harmony, you'll be a little bit more at whole with yourself. So that way, when you go outside, you're not really causing harm, but you're just kind of being part of the natural things of what's supposed to happen. And in the last box, we spend a lot of time in nature, meditating and using our breath work, baths, therapy, affirmations, the expression, the act into a lifestyle, the network of the different energies, and our internal attraction. Pretty much the contradiction of how, if I want love, I must address the hate within, and then from there, how that radiates is you end up attracting what's meant for you. This is nothing that we're chasing, because usually you chase things that are running away. But if you sit down and kind of be, it kind of starts to attract. And I'm just really grateful that we showed up for all the days here. in March. You could see here of a higher conscious that we're trying to build. God and the children are watching. From a bird's eye view, we need less distractions and the focus on what makes you happy. So that way we're in this like consumer style, like lifestyle and everything. But if you're able to find the time to analyze your type of gifts, what things are you able to create from your heart? Maybe sit down and ask your inner child. Maybe sit down and just be with yourself. That's what we're doing over here, and I really appreciate the time that you guys take just to be a part of this journey. And whatever happens now, in God's plan, this will all be multiplied for the future and for the betterment for our society. Thank you.